Hello everyone, this is the underdog, aka the German Viking, and I just want to make this intro before I start this advert because just to give you some context, because I'm gonna pause the advert and translate it, and also because of YouTube and copyright claims, I don't know how freely they let the videos like mine just run the advert and then just comment on it. So I'm gonna space it out. So I'm gonna respond to the Edeka commercial, which is a German grocery chain. I think it's the biggest, if not one of the biggest. And I'm gonna do some commenting on it because they are going after fathers on Mother's Day of all days of the year. So let's dive in right into this advert.
Dank. Danke, dass du immer für mich da bist.
Okay, so we're off to a start where you see the father struggling, and the girl in the advert saying, "Thank you that you're always there for me," even though the advert shows the father really struggling, and a mother giving him a condescending look that basically says the father can't handle the child on his own, so fathers shouldn't be alone with their kids. That's what I'm inferring here from this advert. So let's continue.
Du kümmerst dich um mich.
Du hast ein Gefühl für den richtigen Moment.
Oh boy, and it just continues to go downhill. So the girl says first, "You care about me," and then it's shown that the man can't even operate a blender correctly, and it's just spilling whatever fluid it is, milk or juice or whatever it is, all over the kitchen. And also you see another father hurting his child while comforting her, not being able to understand the cues the daughter is giving her. So basically saying, well, the father is useless and can't understand the child. Then you have the guy or the boy saying, "You have a feeling for the right moment," and he walks into the sun, basically pleasuring himself. That's I mean, this is just crapping on men in general. Jesus freaking Christ. This is just, men are just useless without women. Men can't operate and don't function as fathers.
Ich kann dir immer alles erzählen. Und du hörst mir immer zu. Du bist mein Vorbild und förderst mich, wo du nur kannst.
So it continues with, "I can always tell you anything," and then you see the girl slamming the door shut in the father's face in a disrespectful manner, and basically showing the opposite of what a girl can do with his father, because the father won't listen and is all just distraught with his daughter and can't talk to her. Then you have the next image or shot of, you always listen to me," is what is said, and then the father is falling asleep while he's supposed to read a bedtime story for his son, and showing again the father is just useless and can't function and is just useless around children, and fathers are just nothing for the children. They shouldn't even exist. Then you have, "You are my idol and challenge me wherever you can," and then you see the father awkwardly trying to dribble and show off, and then slamming the ball basically into the girl's face, showing he doesn't understand how a girl feels or can communicate, and just takes her out of place and into a basketball court where the child doesn't want to be, and then just hurts her because he's so clumsy and useless. Jesus Christ.
Danke, dass du so schön bist.
Und dass du so ein Feingefühl hast.
And it just keeps on getting worse, as you see. And then it says, thank you for being beautiful. And then you see this father with his hairy back and his butt crack while she's brushing her teeth. And this is quite interesting. So they're basically shaming how men look. And no men are beautiful either. So you just accept that these useless fathers who don't know what they're doing, embarrass their daughters, are just ugly, hairy gorillas that don't have the slightest clue how to handle their children. And when we continue, and that you've got a nice touch, basically, or soft touch, I don't know how you want to translate it properly, basically being able to handle your children. And this guy is still hurting his daughter with a comb and making her scream. And then you see a father not being able to feed his baby, and the baby's just making a mess, and the father just looks on the verge of giving up. So he's basically useless, can't even handle a baby or feed a baby. I mean, this is man-hating on a Mother's Day's ad, and I don't understand what I mean, this is just openly bashing men for no good reason, just to score points and to just degrade men and fathers in general. What is the point? You're alienating half of the population, half of men or men in general. I think would like to be fathers, but why do you think men don't want to be fathers when they're looked upon like this and aren't considered to be good caretakers by judges and family courts? Are you serious? This is just perpetuates this myth that men are just completely useless. There are of course a minority of men and women. But in this advert, it just shows the men being completely useless. It's garbage.
Mama, danke, dass du nicht Papa bist.
Then it closes out with the most egregious one of them all. Basically saying, Mom, thank you for not being dad, and showing this is just the misandry against men. This is just the picture these feminists have of men and fathers in general. You have this ignorant dad not looking after his daughter, watching television, stuffing his face, while the daughter is seeking out attention and care. And just looks to his mother, and the mother, of course, takes the cue and embraces her daughter, and just being a perfect mother. This is so. You have Father's Day. That is basically Parent Day now. You have these schools and organizations advocating for this, and then even on Mother's Day you have these companies and organizations and and feminists advocating for that. Just men are just useless and stupid. Or just advocate mothers are awesome, women are awesome, screw men, men are just useless, fathers, you don't need a father because just look at them in this advert, that they're so useless, they don't know what they're doing, you just need your mother. Jesus Christ, I'm getting sick of this garbage all the time where men are getting crapped on all the time. I mean, why? What do you think a man or a boy, I mean, even children watching this are thinking, is this advertisement right? Is my father just ignoring me? Well, who is this advert made for? Because oh my god, I'm just ranting now. I'm just so disappointed that this is just a advocated for by the biggest, one of the biggest, if not the biggest, food or grocery chain in Germany, and they don't, and they just advocate for misandry. This is just amazing. I mean, what do you think would happen if they did the exact opposite? There will be campaigns for sexism. This is misogynistic advertisement. Take it down. It should be banned. Boycott Edeka. Are you serious? But because it's just accepted, because you can make these advertisements and get away with them. And of course the people aren't taking the crap and downvoting into hell. But this wouldn't fly if it were the sexes were reversed, and it was basically a woman being useless as a mother. Just think about this. The double standards here are what amazes me. Anyways, let me know what you think, because this type of stuff just irritates me to know. And you're supposed to be a advertising food, not misandry and politics. I just don't get this. I don't get woke or broke. Why? I just have to stop here before I rant on more. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye.